there, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel, TWINfiniteocean Tarot. Hopefully you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant. We're going to be looking at the month of September, see if there's any advice or guidance from Spirit, anything you need to be looking out for. As always, I want to say thank you to everyone who likes, shares, subscribes, comments, joins my lives. I really appreciate all of the amount of love and support that you each give me. Okay, so I'm going to divide this into 10 days. First 10 days, second 10 days, third 10 days. I'm going to pull an oracle for each one of those 10 days. It's the Animal Spirit Oracle. Get an overview of maybe what's going to happen in those segments. Alright, so we have Dolphin Spirit for the first 10 days. This says, this and that are true. This is a BOFM. Basically, maybe there's some kind of understanding that's needed about, in your mind, something is true, right? But in someone else's mind, they have a different truth. So it's finding that balance in between the two because, hold on. Prince, stop. I'm sorry if you hear that clicking, it's their water bottle. So it's finding that balance of just realizing that both truths are true in the other person's mind. So it's both of them. This and that are both true. Alright, so second 10 days. Third 10 days. Okay. Second 10 days we have Rhino Spirit. Overcome any obstacle. This is the ability to overcome anything that comes your way. And then the third 10 days we have Sandpiper Spirit, which is be playful. So remembering that no matter what you come against, to always be playful. Like life is only as serious as you make it. Sometimes some things are meant to be enjoyed, and even if, like, finding joy, like whistling while you work almost, you know, like no matter if you have to put your nose to the grindstone or whatever, you can still have fun doing it. Let's get some tarot and see what's going on. First 10 days, please. And if you don't enjoy the shuffling, you can always fast forward just a little bit and meet me after I'm done. A lot of people involved in this reading, so you might have an influx of opportunity to be around other people or have a lot of returns come in from the past. Let's see. Alright, so for the first 10 days, I'm seeing, like with the Five of Pentacles, you could be receiving some kind of payback. Either that or some kind of return from somebody with the Chariot next to it, possibly a return of a person from the past. And you might feel a little guarded against this because maybe at one time they did leave you out in the cold. They're coming in with a lot of love, though. They're coming in with a lot of, like, grounded energy. Now, if this payback is something from, let's say, monetary, at one time, whatever the situation was, could have been a job that you were in, could have been just anything pretty much, that made you feel wounded. It made you feel like they weren't giving you back what it was you deserved. And it's possibly going to be like a kickback for something that you previously lost, right? Now, if it has to do with love, I do see that the person coming in could be a divine counterpart, because we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles, right? So this is somebody that you could feel that is a divine connection, something that at one time you had a very strong emotional bond with. Even though, like, your first inkling is to be defensive, with the dolphin spirit, this and that are both true. It's basically coming to an understanding of possibly what happened, listening to another person's side as well, and kind of being able to see it from both aspects. So this and that are both true, right? So if it doesn't have to do with the partnership, it could just be you something that you held very dear to you. It could be a situation that you at one time felt like you put so much into. You had a strong love for it. Left you feeling like you took a loss from it, and it's coming back to you, right? And it could bring up some memories. It could bring up some sort of processing that at first it flares something up in you, even though it is giving you back what you lost. It's still kind of, it's gonna take a lot of strength for you to be like, I can overcome this. I can, see it from both aspects now. So the second 10 days, I'm seeing you celebrating something, and it says obstacles, overcome any obstacles, right? So this could have involved like a third party situation, doesn't have to be. This could be you finally overcome the obstacle that was presented to you at the beginning. It's basically saying that like this might have been a missed opportunity in the past. This could have been something, like I said, that somebody passed you up possibly for maybe even a promotion, and you were like, I'm fit for this. This is what I was supposed to do, whatever. And it's finally coming back around for you, right? Now, it will offer a lot of security is what I'm seeing for you. Possibly even the potential to become like your own boss in something. Because it looks like luck is changing for you. That the obstacles that you once were facing are now being, like, the blockage is being removed. And it's taking you out of a place of feeling in lack to a place where you're feeling more secure, grounded, and stable. Now, in the third 10 days, I'm seeing like a lot of incoming movement. Could be incoming passionate offers. Now, with the devil next to the 8 of Wands, I would say that, like, you may be tempted to overdrink, I don't know. I see 2 knights here next to it, right? And then the 9 of Cups. So I see that you might be tempted to go back to a situation that possibly I'm trying to see this like from like the main warning for me is like be careful of like overindulging in earthly desires, whether it be sexual of nature, drugs, alcohol, overeating, things like that. Remember that everything in moderation is okay. Just be careful of, because it can lower your vibration. Now, there's 2 individuals here that I do see possibly returns from the past. Either that, or there could be some incoming messages about 2 individuals that got into some kind of conflict, or they possibly were overusing I just see you being happy about whatever this is. I'm not sure what this is about. I will get more clarifiers. I do just see an influx of movement. And with the Sandpiper Spirit, it just says be joyful, be playful, like have fun. So maybe it's just going back to like a time when things were light and fun and not so serious and just enjoying the moment, right? Just be careful not to over enjoy the moment is what I'm getting. Let's get a clarifier for each one of the 10 days here. So it's like you come to a place of being able to celebrate. Just don't over celebrate is what I'm getting. Okay, for the first 10 days. Yeah, we got the Queen of Cups. Okay. For me, this is remembering the love because it's right next to the Queen of Cups as well. Whatever's returning into your life does come with a lot of love, a lot of security, like I had said earlier. At one time, it might not have been. At one time, it may have been very toxic. At one time, it might have like thrown you off a little bit. You may have took a loss from this. It may have been a big obstacle. So, if you're if something comes back, just remember the love that you had for it at one time. Don't be so serious. Just find that middle ground to where you can say this and that were both true. And putting love in a situation, especially when it comes to like unconditional love, which the Queen of Cups is very much in tune with, that unconditional love. Like it doesn't matter. It's just the love never changes, right? So just remembering that love will help you to find a more grounded state within the obstacle that's you're faced with this person returning, like having to possibly work through that. Now, for the second 10 days, yeah, it's kind of like a reverse of the beginning. It's you are defensive against this because of something that happened from the past. Um, that's that obstacle is overcoming. Can you keep going no matter that you've had experiences with this person that didn't work out? Be careful not to be too defensive because you might miss an opportunity between a divine counterpart is what I'm getting. Because things are changing. I do see a lot of change and movement. Now, if it doesn't have to do with a divine counterpart, this is just remembering the love that you have in general for life, or, being able to release whatever was possibly something that needed to be healed, right? It all comes to the surface so you can heal it. And remember why you're doing something possibly. Even though you may have taken a setback, it's coming back, and just remembering that ebb and flow, right? Giving back and movement. Bossing up, things are changing, getting your stuff together almost. And not to just, because the Knight of Wands is the wounded warrior because they take on the experiences of all the bad things, right? And so their perspective is from a wounded state, whereas you can be more of looking at things from a love standpoint instead of like a defensive standpoint is what I'm getting. And remembering the love that you have for something will help you to achieve that end goal. Now, for the third 10 days, let's see. Too many cards, just one, please. Alright. Okay, I've got the Knight of Swords, and again, these are like 3 knights here, right? This could be somebody coming in very fast, impulsively, some kind of communication. Again, I'm getting like younger vibes, remembering your youth, being playful, but not doing it to the point of like excess, right? There could become some kind of, I don't know, some movement from a lot of different individuals and like a party almost is what I'm getting. It's something that's going to make you feel like it's a wish fulfillment almost, like a gathering or bringing together like-minded people. Just be careful of not overdoing it. And now if it comes to some kind of like argument or something that comes between two individuals, stick to the truth is what I'm getting. Like, just get to the truth of what happened between these two and remember the love that you had for them. Just state facts. Don't let your emotions, like, overwhelm you, or even, like, something you lost overwhelm you. So if an argument comes in, just be playful. Don't take things too serious. Like I said, nothing is worth jeopardizing. Okay, I'm going to get a couple of Norman for each of the... Okay, for the first 10 days, there's an opportunity to anchor something down. Now, in order to anchor something down, whether it be this divine counterpart or anchoring down some kind of thought process, it's finding the information that might be missing. And like I said, it might just need to be like a conversation about another person and how they felt, and being able to come to that middle ground to be able to anchor it down. Don't let the don't let the emotions, like, wash you either way. You know what I'm saying? That anchor is to ground it in and to make sure that the emotions don't overwhelm you. So getting to the bottom of the facts is really going to help. And if you don't ever know another person's side, you cannot get to the place of both of them. You know what I'm saying? You can't get to the place of this and that are both true. So once you get to that place, it'll help to anchor it down. Now let's see, it's second 10 days. Alright, so we have a letter. Somebody could write you a letter. Yeah. Owls are all about wisdom and communication. So you could receive some kind of document, some kind of letter, some kind of contract that brings in like a relief over some kind of obstacle. The truth will set you free, almost, is what I'm getting, and it's going to help to change the blockage. It's going to help to release that blockage from a place of lack to a place of fulfillment. Somebody can write you a love letter, even some poem, or gift you with something. I do see it coming in very fast, though. All right. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have strength in the third 10 days. And I don't know who this character is here, but I do get the snake in the grass and the polar bear. And the polar bear is all about strength and nurturing and comfort, right? Whereas the snake is like, just be careful of who you surround yourself with. It's like one of those things you got to look out for. So possibly in the third 10 days, there's something that you need to look out for. Somebody that you need to look out for. And I don't think it's attached to this up here. I think it's outside of that. I think somebody is not telling the truth in a situation and trying to think of things logically versus emotionally, because you can be persuaded by emotion all too many times. So the third 10 days, just watch out. Be playful, but don't be too playful to where you're not paying attention either. Alright, so I'm going to pull some tea leaves to close it out. Looks like a very beautiful month. A lot of incoming inflow of clarity. Maybe a little bit of having to get rid of some people that are around you. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I have chair empty, which says someone is leaving your life. And like I said, down here there might be something that needs to get cut off. And then we have cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. So yeah, just know that you're protected always. Rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. That could be what this devil is about down here. Then we have May. So something could come together come May. And then we have Fan. Romance, celebration, and party. Yeah, I did feel the party and I did feel the romance for sure. I just, there's something else that's coming in, and it's, like I said, I don't think it has anything to do with what's going on up there. I think it's something else. And, so maybe you're tempted to engage in some weird, I don't know. Anyways, I hope you got something from this. I love you guys. To the moon, stars, and Mars. Thank you for watching. If you're still here, I hope this helped. I hope it provides clarity. Let me know in the comments as you see fit. And I will see you guys in the next one.